Alright, you guys, this video is going to end the Panama saga. It's going to be the last one for now. You know, never say never. But what I want to do is give you my final thoughts on living in this country. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. In this country, they have something called the Panama Pensionado program, which sounds very interesting. Basically, if you're retired, receiving a pension, or if you're at a certain age, I believe it's 55 and older for women, 60 and older for men, you'll be able to receive discounts in this country. So for example, on the screen I have a snapshot of some of the discounts that you'll receive. 25% off utility bills, 25% off airline tickets. Keep scrolling down, 15% off dental and eye exams. Down at the bottom, 50% off entrance to movie theaters, cultural and sporting events. 15% off hotels Monday through Thursday, 30% on the weekends. And even if there's some small print, maybe you only get discounts on select hotels, select airline tickets, but still I haven't seen or heard of a program like this in any of the other Latin countries that I've lived in. The next thing on the list is the geographical location of the country, which is perfect because it's smack dab right in the middle of North and South America, which gives it multiple benefits. One, if you're an American or a Canadian residing in Panama, you're not too far from home, which is perfect if you need to get back for personal or business reasons. The second benefit to this is that, again, because it's in the center of North and South America, it's a perfect hub to travel around this region. Whether it be the US, Mexico, Costa Rica, Colombia, Brazil, Ecuador. So if you're a business traveler and you have offices in different parts of North and South America, you can arrive there easily and usually just with one flight. Or if you're just an avid traveler, you just love going to different places on this side of the world, perfect. And lastly, I believe because of the position of this country, it avoids certain natural disasters. Not saying they never happen here or they probably won't. Hopefully it doesn't. But from my research, I don't think Panama gets a ton of earthquakes, nor does it get a ton of hurricanes, tsunamis, etc., etc. From what I understand, the most you have to worry about are like the torrential downpours that happen during the rainy season. So maybe some flooding and some wind here and there. Apart from that, because of the location, I think Panama is safe from many of the natural disasters. Next up is the fact that Panama uses the US dollar, which is great for some people who want to be in a country with the currency that they're familiar with. Now, a few things that come with that is one, the economic stability of the country. Because they're using the dollar, they may be able to avoid certain economic situations that some other countries are going through with crazy inflation, the value of their currency going down. And with that, at least from the outside looking in, comes political stability. From my, traveling around, I haven't really heard much about crazy protests and riots in Panama. I have in other Latin countries. I've been near them, unfortunately. So I think the use of the dollar here, again, serves two purposes. The economic stability, which then leads to, better political stability. But again, not getting into that, just from the outside looking in, this country seems a lot more stable than its counterparts in other areas of Latin America. Now, those things lead me into my next one, which is the safety. Out of all the Latin places I've been to so far in my travels, Panama has felt the safest. One thing I noticed too is that they have a ton of police checks. When I went to the metro station, they had security checks. The bus station, they had security checks. In the morning, they have cops out doing security checks on the street, on the road. I remember I was filming a video in Casco Viejo, which is the historic center, one of the nightlife areas here. They had policemen and women all over the corners in the downtown area. And then when I was driving out, they had police officers there as well. So it's very interesting. I haven't seen that in many other countries. Some of the other places I've been to, it's crazy. Like usually at night, where a lot of people are most vulnerable, it's like all the police go home. Hey, you're on your own. Whereas here, it seems the opposite. At night, they actually have police officers out in the street and out on the road, at least in the areas I've been in. Definitely living in Panama, you're paying for the safety that comes with it. This last point, I think it's one of the main reasons why foreigners decide to live in Panama, and that is for tax purposes. Now, the tax laws for each country may vary, but I think overall, many foreigners come here, they're able to reduce the amount of taxes that they're paying in their home country, which can save you a lot especially if you have a business that's making some serious money. You may be able to save tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. So it makes sense for someone to pass over some of the other popular relocation destinations in Latin America where it's more affordable and cheaper to live. However, if you include the tax write-off, the amount of money they're saving from taxes, overall, in the end, it may be cheaper. It may be a better option for that person. So this is basically leading me to the conclusion, which is I think this country is ideal for older individuals, mainly at retirement age, due to some of the benefits that I listed. But also, at that point in your life, I'm sure you're looking for a country that, yeah, maybe is more affordable, where your money goes a little bit further, especially if you're from the US or Canada. However, you want a stable country. You want it to be peaceful, safe, great weather. And also, this country is ideal for business travelers, mainly because it's the hub of the Americas. It's smack dab right in the middle, so traveling to other parts of this region is quick and easy. And lastly, for the tax purposes, depending on your country, I'm sure you're able to save on the amount of taxes that you pay. But there you have it. These are my final thoughts on living here in Panama. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video right here. The next country I'm going to, I've been there before, but there was a region that I didn't get to visit. So I want to go and explore that area a little bit more. But anyways, man, I'm going to end it right here. Appreciate you guys watching the video. I hope that it's helped you. And I'll catch you guys at the next one. Deuces.